Hey and welcome back to Unusual Pets. Today we are going to be talking about the Mildenhall Halloween show and what we picked up. So let's get on with it. So we went to the Mildenhall Halloween show this weekend and it was absolutely brilliant. We had a bit of a family emergency, so we didn't get to go up there until the day, which was a little bit gutting. But we got there on time, which was really nice, and we set up and we had a really good time at the show. So I'm going to show you everything we got, which I'm really happy with. I'm going to let you know a couple of things. I won't bother showing you them because they're over there and it's picking them up and stuff, but I'll tell you what they are. So I actually picked up a lot of Vivs this show, which I really needed. Sorry, I got really itchy nose. I actually went to Custom Aquaria and got 4 Vivs from Custom Aquaria. I got 2 of the gorgeous 3x3x3s again, which I really love for really small scorpions and really small spiders, like true spiders. They're really handy to have. And then I got 2 of these, which are the 3x6 inch tanks. These are perfect for things like licellis because they don't need a lot of space. They basically stay under their wood. They don't really move from it. And also because if you have too big enclosure, you'll never find the thing. So yeah, that's a whole thing. But we got those. The next thing I picked up was from Jeremy's Wild World. We actually picked up a, I think they're 9x4, don't quote me on that, but it's like just a little bit bigger than those in the Custom Aquaria tank, which was second hand. And I picked up a slidey door one, but I can't remember the name of the company who makes them, so it's the one that the door lifts up with the metal grill at the front. If anybody knows, pop it down in the comments below. Then finally popped over to Dave's Little Beasties, and he happened to have an Exoterra 2020-30, which we've been looking for because I need another 2. Well, I need another 3, but I need another 2 to complete it now. But yeah, I got another one of those off Dave's Beasties, so happy days. So the next thing that we did, well, it was at the end, but I will show you first, is we did the raffle. I actually won 3 prizes, and I gave my tickets away because I didn't want to be greedy. But I got a couple of prizes here, one over there, which I will show you a close-up of in a minute. The one over there is a terrarium from Phil from Incredible Inverts and Other Animals. I don't know if you can see it in the background, just by there. It is a pumpkin, which is all planted up, really pretty. And I'm going to show you it over this, but yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Loads of really nice plants in it, and I absolutely love it. The next thing I got was this, which is it's a type of shield mantis. Really pretty mantis. Never kept that one before. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen that one before. So, and this, which is the Gandana Mano from Jeremy's Wild World. It could be a male, I'm not sure. It's round about the time it's going to mature. It's that sort of size if it is a male. So hopefully next molt I'll know if it's going to be a male or if it is just a female. Jeremy might have already sexed it, but he hasn't wrote it on here, so I don't know. But if it's a male, happy days, because I have 2 females that he can go in with. If it's a female, also happy days, because I love them. We also picked up some really nice animals. So the first animal that I picked up was this, which is a lovely pancake slug. She's just there in the corner. I have a few of these already. I have lots of babies, and I have one adult. I would say female, but they're both genders, so I was happy to get another one because I can put them in together and hopefully they'll breed and we'll have more babies. I also got a load of eggs in with this one, so there's a good chance we will have babies from these anyway. So yeah, really happy with that. I know some of you don't like slugs, but I do really enjoy keeping slugs. They're really cute. The next thing I got was actually a swap. A little boy came in and he wanted some isopods, and I swapped him for these gorgeous millipedes. They're just there at the side. So these are actually the rainbow millipedes. He doesn't remember which ones they are, so I need to double check, but they are absolutely gorgeous. There's about 10 in here, he said, so I need to like rehouse them and get them into a bit of deeper substrate and they'll be a lot happier. The next thing I picked up was 2 tubs of dragon millipedes. So these are the pink dragons. I swapped some tufa for this one, which has got a 5 in, with the lovely Fran. She's absolutely lovely. She's always on Rick's bug room. If you're looking to go see her, she might be able to get some more tubs of these maybe. Also I have these, which were from Les Fox from Fox Exotics. There's about 10 in here, so I actually got 15 in total, and I will be selling some hopefully at the next show. The next thing that I got was these. So I bought this, got this, and there's another like a little rubber ducky, and they were a gift. These two, the ducky and these, were a gift. So these are the Cubaris papaya, which I don't have in my collection. I don't know if you can see, there's one there. Absolutely lovely. They are pink. I'm obsessed with pink, as everyone knows. And then I got these, which is a dream species for me. Normally I leave my dream species to the end, but I know a lot of people aren't really that interested in isopods, but these are the cherry blossoms. Now, I adore isopods, as everyone should know by now if you've seen any of my videos, and the cherry blossoms were very high up on my list. I was desperate to get these. I've only got one other species that I would really like to get, and that is the crabbies, because they're huge. That's pretty much the main reason. And they're bright orange. But obviously, because these are pink, I wanted these. They are way pinker in real life than they are on camera. So that is all the non-spider stuff, apart from the Gandana Mano. Now I'm going to talk to you about the spider stuff. So we've got in here 2 jumping spiders. These are the Hylas diades. I've got a male and a female. I'm going to get them fattened up. Hopefully they will molt, and we should have a mature pair at some point. Now she's a little bit bigger than him, but I'm hoping that we can maybe cool her down and maybe warm him up and get them sort of on a close enough par. So hopefully that'll be a breeding project in the future. If it's not, I'm really not that worried. I really like them as a species anyway, so I'm happy to keep them. I was bitten by a Hylas diade once. She jumped on my neck and bit me by here. It shot pain up into my face, which wasn't very nice. So yeah, they're not nice when they bite you, but they're not likely to bite you. I just scared her because she jumped and I was trying to grab her really quick, so I frightened her. So it was completely my fault, not hers. The next animal that we picked up, so I think this is the last one. No, this is the second to last animal. I did rehouse one last night, so I want to show you that. This is my brand new pair of avicularia. So the female's on the roof, if you can see her, just up at the top up there, and the male's in here in a tub. So I've popped him inside her enclosure because they are a breeding pair. I'm hoping that he might make a blanket for himself, and then we should be able to pair them in maybe like a couple of weeks. I want to get her nice and fat and chunky first, give her some good feeding. She doesn't look like she's going into pre-molt. She looks like she's not that long ago molted, so fingers crossed we should be able to get them to pair and actually get an egg sac. But yeah, we're going to take our time with that anyway, so I'm not in a massive rush, but they're absolutely gorgeous spiders. And finally, the last animal that we picked up is this absolutely gorgeous male orb weaver. So we've put him in with the female. He's been in there for about a day. She hasn't eaten him yet, which is good. Hopefully he's done the job. He's been sitting very close to her anytime I've looked, so he very well could have already gone in and mated with her. We won't know until we actually see some an egg sac or something like that, so fingers crossed that they've done the job. So just a little side note, obviously not picked up at that show, but we actually picked up a scorpion a little while ago who was gravid, and she laid her babies while we were out, so she's given birth while we were out, and this is them. Really happy about that. So yeah, we've got loads of babies of Simramanis that are growing up now. Very happy. She's done such a good job, such a pretty scorpion. So everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. Really appreciate all your support. Sorry that I'm still not doing videos like regularly. I am trying. Things are just kind of manic and a bit crazy at the minute. But we will try and get back to regular viewing ASAP. Thank you everyone for your support. Thank you everybody for coming over and saying hi at the show if you come over and said hi. And don't forget, the next show is Southampton at the end of the month. That's on the 30th of November. We will be there with basically all of our stock that we've got left, because it's the end of the year. The less I've got to take care of over Christmas, the better. So we will see you there, and make sure you're there for some really good bargains. And yeah, love you all very, very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.